Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Voice of the Fans Sportscast.
And we're back with another episode of Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Man, it's been a while, but we here. We back. What's up, guys?
Yo, what's going on?
Man, watching this Washington Eagles game. I'm rooting for Washington because the Saints, you know, they kind of need some help right now.
The who?
The Saints. Because Eagles, they 6-7. You know, Saints are 7-7. I believe the Vikings won, so I think they're 7-7 now. So we kind of like in the jockeying position for the last playoff seed.
I don't understand why they put that game on. Why'd they have to play the two games at the same time?
I guess, I don't know. I was trying to watch the Rams and Seahawks game. That's the game I really want, but the only one I can get is the Washington and Eagles game.
Yeah, no, I didn't get that. I was like, why would they not play them on different times?
I guess because they had to flex the games anyway. It's kind of hard with two different time zones. I think they playing in LA, and this game is in Philly.
Yeah.
So I guess it was hard to flex the time zones.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with the Saturday game. Patriots lose to the Colts 17-27. I knew the Colts were gonna win the game. I kind of have the Colts as my Super Bowl pick because I feel like they're the most complete team in the AFC. What y'all think about that?
I give you that, but I'm not giving them Super Bowl.
I mean, if Wentz plays like the last couple games he's been playing, like, then they'll be unstoppable. Cause he's been making right decisions and he hasn't been turning the ball over. What more can you ask for?
I don't feel like they beat the Chiefs when it counts.
I don't think the Chiefs can stop the run like that. And the Chiefs secondary,
the Chiefs can score though. Like
the Colts defense ain't no slouch though.
Yeah,
sure, but it ain't. I think like if the Chiefs get going, bro. Like nobody wants to get in a scoring match with them.
And that's why
the Chiefs been inconsistent.
Yeah, like real inconsistent. They shouldn't beat the Bills. I believe it was the Bills.
I just feel like they're gonna crank it up when the playoff time comes.
I don't know, man. I mean,
the Colts.
Oh, we'll say it again?
Who has the first round bye as of now?
The Chiefs?
The Colts?
Chiefs?
No.
Yeah, right now the Chiefs do. I just don't like how the Chiefs are playing. They clearly don't have a running game. So they allow Patrick Mahomes to have to force the balls in areas where he shouldn't have to force the ball. And the only reason, like, you know, they beat the the game escaped my mind. The Chargers, because the Chargers didn't kick no field goals. I don't know why they didn't just take the points. It's beyond me. Chargers? I don't know. Yeah.
The Chargers are another. I mean, when you look at them one game, like, man, they can make runs, and then the next game you'll be like, I don't know. because they're inconsistent too.
Yeah, they're really inconsistent. Like I said, they should have beat the Chiefs because they didn't take the point. They decided to go for a fourth down, like in their own territory, so many times. Why not take the points versus the Chiefs? You know they can score any time, and it's just a waste of opportunity, to be honest.
I do feel like in the AFC, the Colts are playing the best right now.
Me too. I really feel that. And you look what they did to the Patriots, right? I mean, the offense couldn't do anything.
Jonathan Taylor was running all over the Chiefs. I'm not the Chiefs. Jonathan Taylor was running all over. Yeah, Patriots.
And do the Patriots not have a stout D line? Like no more. Like I think their defense rank in the top 10.
Yeah.
So the Colts just kept again giving Jonathan Taylor, wearing them down. Then, as you saw in the fourth quarter, he had this it was a 60-yarder, that long run, and that was the end of the game. That capped it off, walk off, home run for him. And Matt Jones, he's just young. I mean, he couldn't get nothing going, especially with how the defense was playing. I think the Patriots are a good team, but I think it'd take a little bit more years for them to become a Super Bowl favorite, especially with Matt Jones. He need a couple more years underneath his belt. And they need receivers bad.
Mm-hmm.
Real bad. So
I think the AFC, I do think the Chiefs are still the favorite, but I think the AFC is way more wide open this year.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Because the Bengals, Ravens.
Who knows who's going to win that division?
I know. They act like neither one of them want to win. But we gonna get down to that division when we get to the Bengals game. The Panthers lose to the Bills 14-31. I mean, at this point, do you go to the backup quarterback with the Panthers? Okay, Cam's just not getting it done.
I didn't know they were even still starting Cam.
Yeah, because you don't see his big old head in the camera saying I'm back and doing Superman motion. You're not seeing that right now. That's why.
Well, I guess you were right, Ben. He is like completely washed. What you think that was?
Man, he been rinsed and dried out.
Unlike Ben, I can admit when I'm wrong. I was wrong this time.
I've been telling y'all, I watch way more Cam Newton games than y'all. So, y'all should just listen to me, Make things a lot easier on y'all.
He's looking real like backup quarterback or really retired.
He could be a solid backup.
I guess.
I can't believe you said that.
He can't throw. He's
can't.
Slow.
But let's be honest, Tyler. When you think of a backup quarterback, when they come in a game, you don't expect them to do anything. So when Cam comes in the game, you're not going to expect them to do nothing. So
True.
It works out for everybody.
Bring him in and be like a goal line quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4th and 1, quarterback sneak. They need to get that 1 yard.
You bring him in the game, you know what's coming.
Then you take him out with something. But Chuba Hubbard, man, and another thing is, they running Cam Newton more than they running Chuba. Cam Newton had 15 carries for 71 yards and 1 touchdown. Chuba had 18 carries for 40 yards. And Cam Newton had 2 fumbles.
60.
Okay, Chuba ran 18 for 40. That's why he didn't run it more. That's horrible.
8 rushes for 40 yards. 40 yards.
I thought you said 18.
No, 8 carries for 40 yards. That's it.
Okay,
that's all he received. Huh?
Well, that's 5 carries. That's you feeding him.
Oh, my word. And they fired, no, it wasn't Joe Brady. They fired Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, and that wasn't the reason why they were losing games. They lost their willpower, Chris McCaffrey, and they've been dealing with injuries on the offense side of the ball. And then you deal with Sam Darnold inconsistency.
Yeah, they went from Sam Darnold to a washed Cam Newton. Like, you can't put that on the offensive coordinator.
You just can't. I mean, he don't have the right pieces to run his offensive game plan. And as you see in Buffalo, the Buffalo, man, they just blew him out. It wasn't even a contest. And what's up with the Bills? Like, it seems like they start slow every game. Like, what's going on with the Bills? Can y'all?
The Bills. It seems like the Bills took a step backwards this year.
That old line is trash. They were decent last year. Now they just bad. Josh Allen don't have time. It's just really bad. And you see, Dez numbers come down. Manuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, and another issue, they don't have a running game. Devin Singletary, he had a pretty solid game. He had 22 carries for 86 yards and a touchdown. But we already know he's not a game breaker. I feel like the Bills gonna have to do something in free agency, and they have to fix the old line. They have to, and get a running back, because they were my Super Bowl favorites at the beginning of the year, but I'm not liking what I'm seeing. I'm just not. I feel like the Saints could beat them back on Thanksgiving Day if they had the right players. If the Saints hasn't had a quarterback.
What you think y'all's record would be if Jameis didn't get hurt?
13-4.
You think y'all 13?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all defense is good. I mean, I watched that game the other night. Y'all defense is good.
We will beat the Bills. We will beat the Cowboys.
I feel like our defense is only really good when our offense is really bad.
Well, the defense was really solid. We're really good with Winston. We won some of them games where, you know, offense just won't do anything. Remember Seattle? You remember the Seattle game?
Yeah.
You remember the Green Bay game?
That's true.
So I feel like we've probably been 13-4.
Yeah, I told you, y'all should have got Minshew, bro.
And
I think Minshew would be solid. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he'll be solid for another team.
You don't think he'd be solid for y'all?
No, we want Derek Carr, Aaron Rodgers.
I'm talking about from this. I'm talking about when I told you.
Oh, the trade. But
yeah.
as Sean Payton put in like this, he said it's too much to go into the playbook to try to get somebody up to speed by week 7, week 8. So, you know, the Saints playbook is very detailed.
Man,
so it would be hard to.
I can only imagine trying to learn that playbook.
Yeah, so it would be hard for him to be up to speed on all the calls and the hot routes and everything like that.
I like the way that dude plays. That dude plays a competitor.
He played better than Trevor Lawrence, that's for sure. That's why they had to get rid of him.
The Jaguars, man, dude, Trevor Lawrence has been a bust so far.
Well, he did have Urban Meyer, so I guess we can scratch that off.
Urban Meyer is a wild dude, bro.
Dude, Urban Meyer, man, I don't know why he even left college. That's why all the college students
He tried to get that big money. He tried to get that big money, that's why.
That's why all the college students are.
But I heard that the Jaguars don't have to pay him all that money since they released him. Something about code of conduct or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
So he wasted all that time. I've been pissed about him. Wasted all that time and energy. All right, Clark. Huh?
So he didn't really do anything anyway.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. Cardinals lose to the Lions 12-30. What do y'all guys have to say about that?
I guess they need D-Hop that bad.
Of course you would say that. Of course you would say that. Man, I don't know, man. First, I was loving the Cardinals. I'm like, oh man, they going to the Super Bowl. They're the best team in the NFC. Now I'm like, what is going on these last couple of games with them? The offense is just not looking that good. And I already knew I wasn't high on the defense anyway. But my goodness, you let the Lions put up 30 points. So we look at they lost to the Rams 23-30. They barely beat Chicago 33-22. That should have been a telling sign right there when Chicago was able to hang in there. And then they barely beat Seattle 23-13. They lost to Carolina 10-34. I think Kyle Murray didn't play in that game.
Yeah, he didn't.
So what's the diagnosis of the Cardinals right now?
I don't know. You can't really say anything about that. I mean, they just got destroyed by the Lions. That's embarrassing. That's like you being by the Texans.
So you think they took them lightly?
I guess. I mean, if you're that good and you take somebody lightly, you should still beat them.
You head and shoulders. I guess they beat them. I guess they bit them off at the kneecap.
They said Jared Goff's 8-1 in his career versus the Cardinals.
I seen that. That's crazy. Well, Cardinals, they've been pretty bad. So I guess it's not that hard for Jared Goff to win those games. But Jared Goff, he's earning his money. He said put some respect on his name.
Hey, you got to make him the cover this week.
No, he's not making this cover. I already got the cover in mind for this episode.
Oh, I know what you're gonna do. I already know. You're gonna do the what's his name? Gardner Johnson.
You already know. How can I pass up that cover? That was like a perfect picture. I'm waiting for a poster to come out of it so I can buy it. We're gonna talk about that.
That's like Steve Kerr doing that to Michael Jordan.
Man, get out of here. Jets lose to the Dolphins 24-31. Zach Wilson looked a little better. Your boy, he's showing improvement. You still not high on him?
I'm not going to keep up with that crap. He went 13 for 20. He went 13 for 23, 150. You said that's good?
That's good for him. He ain't throw 4 interceptions that game. The QB rating of 80. So, I mean, he's a rookie. I mean, he's showing progression. I mean, you're wrong about Tua from what it looked like, and I don't know, man. Even though Tua had a bad game, but they win.
Man, Tua is like mid. He's below mid. He's probably like the 20th best quarterback in the league. So if you think that's worth a number 5 overall pick,
but they winning. What you got to gripe about? They winning.
They ain't gonna make the playoffs. So.
They probably not, but they winning. I mean, you skipped out on that pod when Tua went off.
All right, so what about this week? Are the Dolphins going to beat the Saints this week?
No, of course not.
Why? Because Tua's trash.
No, because Saints defense is elite. Straight up elite.
Okay, he beat the Jets by 1 touchdown.
I mean, he had a bad game. It happens. I'm not saying I'm a Tua apologist, but I'm just saying though he's doing what he needs to do.
You said I'm wrong about Tua. I'm not wrong about Tua. He's still trash.
The record said otherwise. They winning, man.
All right, man. I'll die on that hill.
You sure? Hey, they won. How many games in a row? They won 6 games in a row, Gatwood. 6.
They beat the Jets, the Giants, the Panthers, the Jets,
Baltimore,
and then the Texans. The only good team was the Ravens, dude.
So that means they in the middle of a pack. That's
But yeah,
what
he
other.
played that.
Every dog has his day. I don't think he was quarterback. I think Brissett was quarterback.
Percent's probably better than him.
And Brissett got benched. Okay, you want to bring up the Jacksonville game. Tua went 33 for 47 with 329 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Congratulations, you lit up the Jags defense and still lost.
I mean, the Jazz have beaten other people before. I'm just saying, like, you can't. I don't think you write Tua off to they just like horrible. They're not bad. They're the middle of a pack team.
The one thing I'll say about Tua, he's an accurate quarterback. He just does not have arm strength. He doesn't have that it factor to ever get his team up top.
That may be true in that division, but if you can be a solid quarterback for your franchise, then that's a win in most people's eyes.
Well, if that's a win, then
You can't say nothing. Texans don't have nothing right now.
oh, I'm aware. I'm not a Texans fan. I'm why you keep talking about the Texans.
Because you just can't give up your car like that, bro. If you a Texan, if you roll with the Texans, you got to doubt the Texans.
I'm a free agent.
Nah, we don't do those around here.
Nah, bro. Hey, you gotta stick it.
Nah, we had to stick with the Saints for 15 years of losing. You got to stick with the Texans.
Hey, I don't
bro.
know what it's like to be a fan of another team.
Man, you don't know how it feels, Tyler.
He dope, bro.
You don't know how
I
it
told
feels.
y'all, I'm a Deshaun Watson fan.
He about to go to prison, so what you a fan of?
I don't get free agent forever.
Nah, your loyalty still tied with the Texans.
So
where your Texas fan gear at now?
Dude, they broke my loyalty when they traded DeAndre Hopkins for a bag of chips.
That wasn't the Texans. That was Brian. You got your beef is with what's his name? Brian. No, it's not Brian.
Bill O'Brien.
Yeah, Bill O'Brien. Your beef is with Bill O'Brien, not the Texans.
They said y'all franchise.
Dude, if you're the owner and you make Bill O'Brien your GM and allow him to do that, and you don't fire him on the spot, you're the problem.
And then wasn't D Hop wanting a new contract anyway at that time?
Yeah, he deserved it.
See, that's another thing. He was a cap casualty. They didn't want to pay him all that money.
But they traded him for a second-round pick and a washed running back. The next day, the Vikings traded Stephon Diggs for a first-round pick.
Maybe you should call them and give them some insight on how to trade for players and get draft picks. I don't know. Maybe you don't know what went on in the front office with him and D Hop with the organization. Maybe D Hop talking bad. You don't know.
Oh, he should have. They all should have been talking bad about him. He was horrible.
You gotta respect your coaches.
No, I wouldn't respect that dude. I mean, he single-handedly destroyed our franchise.
No, your franchise been destroyed though. It was like you acting like y'all about to go to the Super Bowl or something. Y'all was a long way away.
We were up 24-0 on the Chiefs in the playoffs, and Bill O'Brien just single-handedly just screwed it, man.
I don't know, man.
Man, why you guys keep bringing up the past, man?
I'm just saying, like, y'all wasn't going to go to the Super Bowl anytime soon. I'm sorry.
If we would have kept D-Hop, and when you have Deshaun Watson, you have a chance. If you have a good supporting cast.
I don't know, man. Now you acting like Deshaun Watson just like a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Bruh, don't even say some stuff like that.
Hey, you want to put a poll up? You want to put a poll up on it?
Tyler,
it's too late.
Man.
I don't think he's a Super Bowl caliber. I think Dak and him is like almost the same. And right now, huh?
Tyler, say something.
So you don't think him and Dak is not about the same guy?
No, Deshaun's better than Dak.
I don't know, guys.
I think
Dak threw for 5,000 yards.
it depends on what you consider like Super Bowl. Like it's a tier list. So Super Bowl is like who? Mahomes.
Mahomes, Aaron Rodgers, Brady, top tier. Then below that tier, you have Dak. You have Wilson. Wilson. I don't think Wilson is up there with Brady and Aaron Rodgers and Patrick.
Ben, before all this stuff happened with Deshaun, we were talking about Deshaun top 5.
Yeah, they'll put him at 4 or 5. Got Dak. I have Dak ahead of him.
Okay, so he's not Super Bowl caliber. I don't get that. Like, how is he not Super Bowl caliber quarterback?
Because he haven't made it that far into the playoffs. He hadn't won. What big game have he won?
He beat the Bills in the playoffs, and then he got beat by the Chiefs that year. Okay, what is Dak done in the playoffs?
He made it more than Watson. First of all,
they've been to the same round. They've been to the same. They both went to the divisional round. That's the furthest they both went.
I think Dak been 3 times.
Been where?
To the playoffs.
It might be more than 3 times.
That's what I'm pretty sure. He loses in the first round every time.
But Dak has had a better squad than Deshaun had, though. If I'm not mistaken.
But Dak had a receiver like D-Hop.
Yeah, but do you see his receiving core right now?
Brandon Cooks he's decent. He's serviceable.
So
don't disrespect Brandon Cooks like that. The dude's a baller.
Oh, no, he's good. He's good, but he's a number 2. He's a number 2.
Yeah. I don't know. I think he could be a number 1.
You were saying earlier that Chris Godwin could be the number 1, but Brandon Cooks can.
I think Chris Godwin could be number 1. I think other receivers are better than Chris Godwin. I just don't hold him in high esteem like that, like other people do. That's all I'm saying. But we can put a poll up. We can do this. Who you rather have, Dak or Watson? If Watson could play, who you rather have?
That's not.
It's too late for that poll.
They think he's raped somebody. So.
No, I don't say before allegations. I don't put slash before allegations. I think Dak is better, in my opinion. Dak was the MVP race, not a couple years back.
Okay, Deshaun led the league in passing last year.
So did Dak. I think Dak was on pace before he got hurt.
Okay, Deshaun was on pace to win MVP his rookie year before his ACL. His rookie year.
What?
I don't know. Well, I just watched Watson, you know. He's good. He's great. He's good. I just feel like Dak is better. That's all. I like Dak mechanics. I feel like Dak go through his progressions a little bit better.
Deshaun has the it factor, dude. That dude gets out of everything. He's more of a magician, and the dude has a better arm than Dak.
I wouldn't disagree with that. He might have a better arm, but I feel like Dak make, I want to say, better decisions than Watson. Because sometimes Watson, he does have them like moments where like where are you throwing it to? I'm just saying though. And I just feel like Dak has better mechanics. I feel like Watson sometimes get a little lazy because he's athletic.
Man's out the league for 1 year and people forget, man.
I'm not saying I'll take Watson on the Saints right now if he could play, but I'm just saying I like Dak a little bit more. And I feel like Dak won't give me no attitude either though. When Dak was in that contract situation, he didn't say hardly anything. He said all the right things. But soon they paid Watson now have a problem.
Well,
Why you signed the contract then?
I remember before the year when we did our top 10 quarterback rankings, we all had Watson 4 or 5 and Dak was at like 7.
I don't know about 7. I think that was before the injury. I think that was like cause we were going off the previous season.
Hey, Dak hasn't even had that good of a year this year.
Yeah, he hasn't. But I still like Dak. If I can get Dak on the Saints right now, I would. And look who he's coaching. Look at Mark McCarthy. I mean, that's really his coach.
Don't even compare coaching, dude.
Man.
Don't even compare.
I was just saying, though. And then he had Jason Garrett. So Bill O'Brien and Jason Garrett. Jason Garrett just got fired a couple weeks back.
Bill O'Brien's the worst coach in NFL history.
Jason Garrett's pretty bad, too, though, bro.
In NFL history.
Man, we gotta move on. I can pull up that poll if you want me to, or you just want to say whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Alright. Cowboys beat the Giants 21-6. I mean, Mike Glennon played, so I still say the Giants should let Saquon walk. I think don't he have a contract year coming up? Saquon.
He should.
I don't like Booker out rushed Saquon. Booker had 8 carries for 74 yards. Barkley had 15 carries for 50 and 1 fumble.
Yeah, I think Saquon needs to go find. He needs to find a different place.
If I'm the Giants, I ain't paying him. He come in my face asking for money. I'm like, nah, dog. So his contract year, he was drafted in 2018. Yeah, so his contract year should coming up. He only making $1.9 million.
I think he needs to go somewhere else.
So you saying you're not giving him a contract? If you're the Giants?
I mean, if I'm the Giants, you have way bigger problems than running back.
I can spend that money elsewhere. On a receiver, on O-lineman, on a corner, on a linebacker.
Running back is I feel like, is the most, replaceable position in the NFL.
And look at Booker. Has he not been balling ever since Barkley been out?
Yes.
So
I think one could be good. I think
he don't look the same to me when he run. He don't look the same.
I know. I think he needs to do some work in the off season, and he's not. I don't think he's fully healthy.
And then he go to the Texans.
No, he don't want to go there.
All right. Titans lose to Steelers 13-19. Man, this was a hard game to watch. When the Titans don't have Derrick Henry, man, they cannot move the ball with a flip.
That's sickening. That's so bad. And you lose one player, a running back at that.
He run by 50-some plays. 50-some plays go through him.
Isn't he still like 5th in the league in rushing?
I think he's like 3rd.
3rd?
Yeah, where I looked at, Jonathan Taylor just passed him. Then it was somebody else. I want to say it wasn't Dalvin. It was who?
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, Joe Mixon. I think Nick Chubb is above him too. I think he's still in the top 5 there, Henry.
That's insane.
And the Steelers, man, they're not making no playoffs either. It's just bad. It's real. I fell asleep a couple times trying to watch that game. And you see Najee Harris, man, they can't get that man involved for nothing.
Big Ben got retired.
He's hurting him so bad.
He should retire like
'Cause they
2
got a
years.
solid team. They
They
got a
do.
solid team.
They just need a QB. That's it. Uh, Gatwood Texans beat the Jazz 30-16. I mean, Jaguars are fired a coach, so they ain't have much going for themselves. Just a more victory for the Texans, I guess. That's all it is. Just a more victory for the Texans, guys. They're not playing for nothing. Jaguars might be getting the first round pick soon again. Cause like I said, Texans beat the Jazz 30-16. So the Jazz are playing for their first round pick. If you're Jazz, what you using that pick on? Tyler, I go with you.
I have maybe I don't know how good the offensive line is, but I think that'll be a good start.
Okay,
Unless there's like some generational talent in the draft that I don't see.
If I'm in the Jaguars and I want to get a tight end, I feel like every quarterback need a tight end.
With the number 1 pick?
Yes. Cal Pitts was picked number 10. So why can't I get a tight end? If there's a good tight end coming out that's going to be in the first round, why can't I go tight end?
Are you on that?
I don't know who coming out of tight end.
Nobody.
I'm saying, bro, they do not need to take a tight end number 1 overall.
They do. Have you not seen that offense? They need. He needs a security blanket so bad.
There's not a tight
so
end
bad.
draft.
I don't know. I haven't looked at the draft class. So
there is.
Huh?
You would have heard about him. There's no tight end worth the number 1, the first draft.
Well, I haven't heard anything yet. I haven't heard. The only thing I've been hearing about is the Ohio State receivers, and there was a DN coming out. I haven't heard. Huh?
That DN from Michigan, that defensive end from Michigan, Hutchinson.
Yeah.
He's cold. They need to take him. He's cold.
Jaguars, man, they need to shore up their offense, man. They killing Trevor.
You got to go in the trenches. You got to go O-line, D-line.
I feel like Jaguar defense is not terrible.
You got a young quarterback. I'm going.
They need to protect.
Now, I'm going offense side of the ball. Because what's happening, this offense is going 3 and out so much, and Trevor's getting killed. I think he had what? You gotta help him out.
I can see if there was like a cow or something, but there's nothing even close to that in this draft.
Look, Trevor Lawrence went 22 from 38, 210 yards, sacked 3 times, QBR 73. Look at the receivers. All right. Oh yeah, they got O'Shawn Hennessy, 4 catches, 60 yards. Treadwell, freaking Laquan Treadwell.
No, brother.
Yeah, 6 catches, 57 yards. Chanot, 4 catches, 39 yards. Marvin Jones, 2 catches, 14 yards. They not helping him out.
I thought Chanot was going to be solid, but I guess not.
That's what I'm saying. They gonna need I don't know. They need a receiver, but they need something. They need to go on the offensive side of the ball. Cause like I said, you gotta help your young quarterback out. And a defensive player is not gonna help him out.
They are gonna get Etienne back next year. He's gonna be like the slot receiver probably.
Really?
I feel like Jaguars gonna target offensive side of the ball to help out Trevor. But like I said, I don't know if it's gonna be tight end, but I'll try him and get him a tight end at all costs.
Yeah, but you can get a good tight end like late first, early second.
I don't know. There was a tight end that I think I heard something. I can't remember who it was.
There was this one from Texas A&M that's really good.
Yeah, I think that's who I'm thinking about.
He's like
I don't know. I had to see. First of all, my first pick, I probably wouldn't go tight end. I probably go online, like Tyler spoke on. But I'm definitely getting a tight end in the draft. Cause they're gonna have a first overall pick. So you can probably get If I was the Jaguars, I'll trade down, try to gather some more picks. That one player is just not going to help out, not just going to change the whole team. You need multiple picks. All right, Bengals beat the Broncos 15-10. Prayers up for Teddy. I didn't see the hit, but I heard he was carted off on a stretcher. That man can't catch a break. I mean, I feel like Broncos going into a quarterback carousel next year.
Definitely.
They need one bad.
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock's not the answer. Neither is Teddy. They got too many good receivers not to put up points. Yeah. And Javonte Williams is finally coming out.
Noah Fant's a good tight end.
Yeah, Noah Fant. He's a pretty great tight end. So they gotta get a quarterback. Falcons lose to the 49ers 13-31. That's not surprising. Matt Ryan is on his way out, so they don't have much to play for now. Look, Colin, when they in the playoff hunt, they probably not in the playoff hunt now since with this loss.
7 now, 6-8.
Yeah, they 6-8. So they probably done. They are done. What I'm saying. Packers beat the Ravens 31-30. The Ravens should have won this game.
But Huntley's not bad.
He's not. He's better than Lamar. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
Alright, how y'all feel about this? Can he throw better than Lamar?
I don't know. I ain't watching enough.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really watch. I just saw that.
He did look nice. He looked nice the very few times I did see him that night though.
Yeah, like his highlights look good.
He said highlights look good.
I didn't really watch the game.
I caught half of the game. Nah, he's just inconsistent. The Ravens defense is really good. Y'all think Aaron Rodgers is MVP?
I can't think of anybody else.
Sure, not Tom Brady.
He could probably.
What do you say,
if we're being straight up honest, who I would give the MVP to, who I know they're not,
Jonathan
Taylor. Yeah, I think Jonathan Taylor deserves it.
Yeah, I think so too. That's what I got my pick on. I think he really deserves it. Cause he literally carrying the Colts. If Jonathan Taylor did not, if the Colts would lose Jonathan Taylor, they lose all playoff hopes.
But he ain't gonna win it because Derrick Henry didn't win it last year.
Well, I hope he get enough votes. Again, Aaron Rodgers, them guys. I mean,
who won it last year?
Rodgers.
I hate that it's such a quarterback award, bro. That annoys me so much.
Tell me about it. Raiders beat the Browns 16-14. The Raiders still fighting for a playoff chance, but I don't think they're gonna get in.
That killed the Browns' playoff chances, man.
Yeah, I think they done. Vikings beat the Bears 17-9. What a horrible game. Did y'all catch that one?
Nah.
Good. Y'all would wait. Good. Y'all would wait.
I'm very sad to say I watched that.
Yeah. I was about to say, y'all, if you didn't watch it good, like, save yourself, a couple hours. It was brutal. Oh my god.
What was the score?
17-9.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that.
Oh, it's just.
I saw this dude. He bet $5 that the final score would be 17-10, and if he'd got it right, he'd got like $500 and something. And the final score was 17-9. You know how they scored on, and they didn't kick the last second.
The extra point. Yeah. That's
he
brutal.
Was so mad. Yeah.
I thought they kicked extra points, though. I guess can the team not let not to kick it?
I guess because it doesn't matter. But
I guess if it doesn't matter then.
Mm,
That's lame.
I guess so. But and the Bears, oh my god, I don't know what they're gonna do with Justin Fields, man. It's the play call. I think it's the organization.
Somebody said he
The
had.
play calling is dumb. It's just dumb.
Somebody said he had better receivers in Ohio State than he got now.
I mean, Mooney ain't no scrub, but they got Jakeem Grant, who came from the Dolphins. He went out. I think he went out in the first half. Jimmy Grant had a drop. Then you have Cole Kmet. He's a solid tight end. Who else they have? Gatwood. That I'm not thinking about.
Well, Allen Robinson was hurt last night.
Yeah, okay, Allen Robinson, but he's gonna be gone next year.
I think Darnell Mooney's pretty good.
Yeah, he's good. He's real good. It just, I think it's the play calling, to be honest. Like I said, it's the play calling is horrible. It's like the same thing, man. They try to do too much.
I think David Montgomery could be a good running back too.
You know how we were dogging him in the first half of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like why are you laughing, Tom? It's tired. Gatwood always dogging people.
Hey, I didn't dog him. You know who I'd be dogging? I'd be dogging Zach Wilson and Tua.
Well, David Montgomery, he looked pretty solid. It just they don't run the ball enough. That's why I come to find out from watching the game. They don't give him enough touches. He need a lot of touches.
Yeah, because when he was breaking off some decent runs.
Yeah, and they went away from him by trying to bootleg just a few. And they need to just get rid of them design runs with Justin Fields. Why get that man hurt? Do you see that hit he took?
Yeah, the helmet to helmet.
Yeah, that was a dirty hit by Hendricks.
Yeah, that was dirty.
That was real dirty. I'm glad they ejected him. And that rookie did right. He had to come see me.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody like that, man, I would gladly take that 15-yard penalty. But the Vikings, they just took over the 7th seed in the playoffs. So the Saints, they kind of need the Vikings to lose out the rest of the games in order to clinch the 7th seed. But the game of the week, New Orleans Saints beat the Buccaneers 9-0. What you say there, Gatwood? What you think about this game?
Too many injuries for the Bucs.
Oh, wait! No!
I'm playing, bro.
You about to get booted right then and there. I ain't gonna tolerate that.
I know y'all didn't have Michael Thomas and Drew Brees retired and Jameis Winston got hurt.
Oh, brother.
We didn't have Ram Ranchek, our right tackle, our Teron Arstead, our left starting tackle. We missing both tackles. Home Pete out for the year. Who else we missing? Missing our kicker, our Pro Bowl kicker, Will Lutz. So, I mean, I know I'm forgetting somebody else because we had a slab of injuries. Who else I'm missing? We missing our first round pick, our DN. I mean, so Buccaneers can't say nothing.
QB1. We missing QB1, QB2.
Wide receiver 1. Oh yeah, we missing our Pro Bowl kick returner, Devontae Harris. Man, Buccaneers cry me a river. Cause I don't want to hear nothing about injuries.
Hey, I think y'all could put anybody out there, and y'all could beat the Bucs in the regular season. That's just their kryptonite.
I mean, we will beat them in the playoffs. It's nothing new.
But y'all didn't
nothing new. Cause Drew Brees playing with 9 messed up ribs, a messed up throwing arm. If it was Jameis playing with this team in the playoffs, we would beat the Bucs. No lie. And y'all know it.
Who's y'all?
The whole media, everybody, all the fans. Everybody. If the Saints had a legit, healthy quarterback in that playoff game against the Bucs, we would have won.
I would say you can have Deshaun, but you would take him for granted.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy his jersey.
That's sad.
Nah, I just play. The only jersey I want is the pinstripes one.
Oh my god.
Why you trying to do me like that, bro?
That boy gonna get a new number, huh? Then he gonna get a new number.
Well, you gonna get your 230, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
Yeah, wow, bro.
So, what you think about this game? What the Saints did to Tom Brady?
I don't know, man. I mean, you got to give credit to the Saints defense. I mean, they were putting pressure on him the whole game. You don't usually see that much pressure on Brady. The cornerbacks were locking down the receivers. There's really nothing much they could do. I mean, you just got to give hats off to the Saints for that game.
Yeah, the Saints dominated from the start to the finish. I mean, I never seen nothing like it where our tight ends literally playing quarterback. And it wasn't for I forgot his name, that got into a field goal range with the kick return. If it wasn't for some of them guys making big plays, because Taysom were erratic with the football the whole night. Man, it was just all-out effort from the defense. And I to be honest, from watching the first beginning of the game, I said, we're going to lose this. There's no way we keep, kicking field goals like this without the Patriots, coming alive and scoring touchdowns. But I was dead wrong, guys. I wouldn't get my hope up at all, because I thought it was for sure we were going to lose this game.
I still don't understand why y'all don't give Kamara the ball more, though.
Because Taysom can't. I mean, they kind of know what we're going to do.
He's not like a workhorse, though.
I know. I'm talking about, in the passing game, too, though.
Oh, because he can't throw.
Yeah, he really can't throw.
So you can't just dump it off to him?
He can't do that right.
Yeah, but they get old like that.
Nah, he just throw it into the ground or throw it behind him.
So would you rather them have him or Simeon in that now?
I would rather have Simeon in and run that package with Taysom.
Simeon's more of a quarterback than Taysom ever was.
Taysom has some horrible throws. Just downright ugly throws, man. I remember Kamara. Did you see what Kamara did?
Bro, he throw the ball so hard, bro.
Why? I'm 3 feet in front of you. Why are you throwing that ball that hard?
But I know y'all notice he'll randomly throw a crazy dime in there.
Yeah?
He's good for him.
It'll be random, though. It'll be bad passes, and all of a sudden he'll throw a crazy dime. You're like, where'd that come from?
Yeah, he does that sometimes. But he threw a pass to Kamara. It was so behind him. Kamara got up and just pointed in front of him, bro, throw it in front of me.
This situation with the quarterback has hurt Kamara so much.
I know he'll give me 5 fantasy points.
It's kind of sad to see, because Kamara is such an explosive player. They just aren't reusing him right now, and they really can't.
But they didn't learn too fast, because I need him to explode. I need him to put some points for me. All right, so that's what we have for all the NFL games. Right now, the Eagles are beating the Washington 17-10, and the Rams and Seahawks are tied 10-10. These some low-scoring games tonight. Dustin, what's going on, bro?
They're Dustin do it, bro.
Cause you a LeBron fan. All right, Dustin, you want to give us a breakdown of the Lakers woes?
I mean, you do it. You're a Lakers fan.
I think the main breakdown we should talk about is Anthony Davis's body. That's number one. Because that man can't. Lakers may have to consider, letting him play literally in a bubble.
He the one to be on. He should want to be on a minute count.
He does, but it's weird, because you would think you know, with LeBron about to be 37 and AD being 25, 26, I think, you think it kind of being reversed, but Anthony Davis can't stay healthy. But even more pressing is that, like, Anthony Davis, like, I think he's only averaging like 24 and 10, and he's supposed to be the leading scorer. He's supposed to take over for LeBron, and he's just not doing that. And he doesn't really, when he's out there, he doesn't really look like he wants to play. He just kind of looks like he's just going through the motions. Looks like he put on a little weight too. His jump shot is horrible, and he used to have a really good jump shot and 3-point shot for a big man, and now he's looking like he's
some muscle.
Nah, that don't look like muscle, man.
Y'all saw him getting bullied by Cat? He was getting bullied by Cat.
Yeah. Man, Minnesota took him to school. And you know, AD. I saw his new workout regimen. You know, he do the same one as Zion.
Oh my God! No,
they got that same trainer in New Orleans.
Yeah. He got, you know, AD play for New Orleans. You know, so they all got the same trainer.
That boy Zion getting trained by veterans or something.
Man, if Zion keep going where he going have to get a handicap sign put on his car. He keep going where he going.
Man,
he gonna have to need one of motor scooters.
Man, those late night motor scooters they be advertising late at night.
Yeah.
Hover around.
Yeah, hover around. He gonna need a hover around, dang it. If he keep getting that big, they're gonna have to escort him out of his vehicle. God, isn't he out again? He's in
yeah, it's like
what's the word they use?
I don't know. Sit back.
To leave or something.
I mean, all I know is they
got some like shot.
They're giving him injections.
Yeah.
To try and speed up the healing process of his foot, but I don't really think that his foot
got diabetes. That's the problem.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
You talking about this man getting insulin shots? Yeah.
He said kid foot problems. You know,
I really hope Zion. I feel bad for Zion. I hope Zion figures it out, man.
He's not overweight though. I've seen pictures of him. He ain't overweight for it.
Man.
I mean,
he out here look like Peter Griffin. I don't know.
That's the pictures of diarrhea, bro.
I've heard he's not as big as people are making it out to be, but I'm hearing he has put on some weight though. Like he isn't. I've heard he isn't quite over 300 pounds, but he's definitely over 260.
He was over there when he got in the league though.
I mean, even that. Like, think about like Zion only about 6'6", 6'7".
So he made Barkley look. So he made Barkley look slim.
Okay, bro, we not doing that, bro. Not Barkley, bro.
Wow.
Man, I was just saying though. But back to the Lakers, it seemed like what's the root of the problem? Because when I watch the Lakers, man, they have no energy. The coach is desperately trying to get them to wake up, and nothing's going right. LeBron celebrating a game-winning shot against a sorry team that come out next day losing by 30. So what is going on?
I'm telling you, the number one problem is AD. And like I gotta apologize to Russ to a certain degree. Like, I mean, Russ is just doing what Russ does. You know, that's on LeBron and AD for putting him over there. But
yeah,
the number one issue is AD. And then I say, you know, they definitely need a point guard who can shoot and make decisions. Because I mean, the turnovers Westbrook makes is like watching like a third grade elementary game.
I think he
You
just
know,
be
he's
doing too
throwing
much.
it out. He trying to do too much, and then it's like weird because then like some games he'll try and like really kind of like step off and be kind of passive,
Mm-hmm.
which doesn't help them either. So it's I don't know what the Lakers got to do, but it's not Frank Vogel's fault.
Yeah, he getting a lot of blame right now. No, not being a good, like not being able to get the team to pull together and not, making the right adjustments. And now they just now they're just making everything worse. They added Isaiah Thomas. They already tried this experiment before, so why y'all going back to it?
Hey man, get off Isaiah, man. He deserves the team.
I'm not saying his fault. I'm saying they already tried this already. So
he still had the best team, didn't he?
I think he can help.
They lost. Like, he had 15 the other night, or a couple nights ago, and they still got blown out.
I mean, he's not the problem, but I don't see him getting.
It's not a solution either. It's you run around in circles.
What the other night they got bailed out by some undrafted player out of the G League or something like that. Like he, come on now, they're just not a good team, and they just.
I think they'll be all right once they get healthy. If they get healthy.
I don't even know if they want to play with each other.
They averaged. I think it was either on ESPN or Fox where they were saying out of the minutes or time spent walking by players on the team, they're leading that stat overwhelmingly or something like that. So I just don't see them playing with much effort, and everybody talks about Russell Westbrook got so much hard, he plays so hard. Yeah, for one half of the game, and that's offense. Defense, Russell, non-existent.
And right now,
I think Carmelo's having to play like 28, 29 minutes a game.
And he's not built like that.
Way more than he should be playing. At this point, he should be more like 18. Even though he's playing decently well.
And
but yeah, they break that up. I mean, they won that one championship, but at what cost? Look, Alex Caruso, balling. Lonzo, balling.
I mean,
everybody they let go balling.
Ingram.
Ingram. They didn't want DeMar. They should have got. I would have took DeMar over.
And look, and DeMar, what beat him 2 days ago, or was it yesterday?
I agree with that.
DeMar is averaging like 40 against the Lakers.
The Bulls are good.
Yeah, they beat him yesterday.
The Bulls are really good.
How far y'all think? How far y'all think the Bulls can go?
I think they can get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
It seems like they play great team ball. And that's how the Bucks won their championship. They played great team ball. I feel like you just don't need all them superstars just to win game. Play ISO ball. ISO ball is getting played out, and I feel like eventually the NBA gonna evolve again into a more team style play. Look at the Warriors. I mean, Curry is balling, but man, it do got a great supporting cast.
Yeah, he does.
Wait till they get Clay back.
That's what I'm saying.
Andrew Wiggins is low-key having a really good year.
The only thing I think the Bulls are missing is like a bona fide superstar.
Yeah, with Levine and DeRozan. I don't know. They need a superstar. I think they just need to play within themselves.
Because they got a lot of good stars.
They got a lot of good players.
And Vucevic and Lonzo.
They just need to play within themselves. And then, necessarily you just don't need a superstar to win, like I said, but it helps. But I feel like I like team ball over me ball.
He definitely need a superstar to win.
Bulls they'd get beat by the Bucks and the Nets in the playoffs.
You said the Bulls?
Yeah, I'd say they're probably third best team in the East.
So who you have first?
The Nets and the Bucks are above them.
The Bucks been struggling lately.
Yeah, but I think they'll get together. They haven't been exactly healthy all season either. I think they'll get together at the end, but either way, in the playoffs, I think they're going to be a tough knockout. But I think the Bulls go pretty far. I think I could see them upsetting Brooklyn. I think they would have a shot at that, especially if Kyrie is in and out of rotation.
Away games, yeah.
Yeah, he'll one game, he'll be, depending on who the first two games he'll be in, the next two he'll be gone, and
yeah,
that's a lot.
Kyrie can't play home games, but he can play away games.
Right, except in New York, and there's one more. I think San Francisco,
California.
It's not the whole state of California. I think it's like certain parts.
I think it's if I'm not mistaken, I think it's just Golden State's arena that's mandated.
Yeah, they better hold their feet those guys in the finals. Golden State, you won't play in no games then. You won't play home or away.
Right. So there's really no point in Brooklyn going to the finals because, at this point, it's very likely that Golden State is going to the finals. So if they go, then yeah, Kyrie won't be playing at all.
So right now your favorite is Golden State, not Phoenix?
That's my favorite, especially when Klay comes back.
Yeah, Golden State my favorite too out of the West. Yeah, out of the East. Like you said, there's no reason for Brooklyn to go, but Brooklyn, of course, is the favorite out of the East.
Yeah, that's still playing. I think they still have the number one record in the East, regardless of Kyrie not being there. But I think KD is on the COVID safety protocol right now.
I hope the Suns and the Warriors meet in the playoffs. That'd be a fun series.
Yeah, the 1 and 2 seed, yo. I'd love to see that too. We had some great games last year. And especially when seeing the Lakers get blown out like they did.
I'd love to see Chris Paul get a ring, man.
He would have had one if the commission allowed Kobe and Chris Paul to come together. They would have had one.
They would have had more than one.
At least two, at least.
Yeah, Chris Paul and Kobe, that wouldn't be fair.
But how the NBA shaping up? I think a big trade gonna go now. I think Portland gonna finally let go of Dame. I think they're gonna finally let Dame go where he want to go.
Then you gonna go to the Lakers?
I hope not.
Yes, sir.
Being you're a Lakers fan, why would you not want him?
I'm taking a break right now.
What?
Who does it?
No, it doesn't work like that.
Hey,
what are you talking about?
It doesn't work.
Hey, what would you do if LeBron went to play for the Saints?
Man, I'll wait till if he played for 10 years, I won't be a Saints fan for 10 years.
Jesus Christ. That's insane.
Don't worry. LeBron's time almost up, so I don't have too much longer to go.
Well, apparently
LeBron going pretty hard.
LeBron digressed.
LeBron pulling up.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think he's digressed.
He can't carry a team like he used to. So what you call that?
He don't got his supporting cast ain't showing up right now.
He have digressed. He can't carry a team like he used to.
You think he's digressed, Tyler?
Yeah, but he still look pretty good.
I think a GM came out and said this, or somebody in the NBA community. They said Father Time is catching up with LeBron is sooner than y'all think.
He's still top five in the game, man.
Yeah, regressive LeBron is still a top 5 player in the league. Like, let that sink in.
Who?
Yeah.
Top 5?
Top 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
Easy top 5.
Yes.
Yeah,
He's
I mean that GM.
Curry, KD, Giannis,
He top 5.
Harden.
Dang, I love that respect.
Harden. Wait, whoa. Bag up.
Hey, wait, hey, leave it at that.
Wait. Oh, Luka.
He said Harden.
What's wrong with that man, bro?
And Luka. There we go, 5 right there.
He talking about Luka.
Oh, Jokic.
Yeah.
Take out Harden, put in Jokic.
Hey, come on, man.
There you go, 5. So they put LeBron in 6. No, I forgot about Leonard, Kawhi Leonard. There you go. That means LeBron at least he's like 7 now. I don't care. I take him right now in a boot over LeBron.
I forgot Buddy was even in the league.
I know. I remember too. While I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about Kawhi. If Kawhi playing, then he's ahead of LeBron.
So you think if you switched out Jokic and LeBron, the Lakers record would be better?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yeah, what? Y'all don't think so? Look what he did with Donovan Mitchell. Not Donovan Mitchell, but Murray was out.
He also had what's his name? Slam dunk contest.
You talking about
Aaron Gordon? Aaron
Gordon.
Man,
and Porter
come on, man.
And Porter did.
But okay, that means you still have AD, you still have Westbrook.
Westbrook is a liability.
But with Jokic, it's just like him having with Steven Adams. I mean, he loved to play with a big man like that.
I think you have a better chance to win with 4 people out there than with Westbrook.
But Westbrook played better with a big man. Like Jokic, like a real post up guy like that. He plays better with somebody like that.
No, they got rid of the Rockets traded Capella so we could have more spacing for Westbrook.
No, Russell
Capella can't score like that.
Russell doesn't play well with a big man that needs the ball and can score. He plays well with a enforcer type big man like a Kendrick Perkins or Steven Adams or like a Rudy Gobert who's gonna play defense, get out his way for the defensive rebounds, and I don't
know. I think that'll be a good tandem though. Westbrook and Jokic.
Oh no, Jokic would hate him.
Yeah, dude. Jokic is way too smart to play with him.
Good dang.
Right.
It's true though. Westbrook just does the dumbest stuff.
Yeah, Jokic would be like he'd be like the A student in a group project full of D's and F's, man. Come on now.
And dang, y'all gotta get. I don't know. I feel like they'll actually work. If y'all remove LeBron and put Jokic on that team, that means AD will get what he wants. He'll be happy, right?
How would AD be happy?
Because he won't have to be in the post all the time.
That's what he need to be.
He hates the post. He hates being down there. And then you can play your high-low game. Can you not play your high-low game?
That's true. You can play your high-low game, but I mean, AD, it don't change. AD still gonna be missing them face-up jumpers that he always do.
Now, if you get the AD from last year, he won't. I mean, that'd be deadly. You had Jokic and AD like that.
He ain't gonna do nothing but get hurt on Jokic anyway. Nobody wants that.
he ain't gonna be there long enough to enjoy the tangent.
No, bro. No.
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah. I just feel like this. The Lakers might get bounced in the first round. No, it don't really matter to me. I just dispute the process of getting rid of LeBron so he can go play somewhere else. But
I don't even think they pass the play-in.
what you say?
I don't think the Lakers are even gonna make it past the play-in game.
Well,
I would literally, if the Lakers were playing Memphis in the playoffs, my money would be on Memphis.
Memphis, man, they young and they fast. They play fast.
Yeah, wow.
It just all depends on what you're getting from the Lakers, man. Because, like I said, Memphis play fast, and Lakers don't want to deal with that, man. They really want to deal with that. I think they'd be gassed.
They'll win a play-in.
Mm.
Depending on the play. Now, if they catch somebody...
They just lost to Minnesota.
That's what I was going to say. If they catch somebody like Minnesota, then I don't know. They'll beat Memphis.
I don't see him being Memphis. I don't see Ja letting that happen. Who they gonna get to guard Ja? Who?
Russ. Ja gonna get his, but who gonna guard Braun?
Russ was gonna be in foul trouble so quick.
I don't think they want Russ on Ja. I don't think Russ wants them problems.
Or even I think they got everybody. Ja gonna get his regardless though. I'm saying like I wouldn't bet against Braun. If I had to bet against Braun or Ja, I'd pick Braun.
I'm betting the house to get LeBron.
After saying how many times the Lakers have lost to OKC twice. OKC they look like they could barely beat a college team right now.
OKC, poor man Memphis.
I mean, and Lakers lost to them twice. I don't see it.
I mean, the Lakers, man, they just not playing with no heart, man. Too much pride. Nobody want to change. It's my way or the highway. It's your fault. It's my fault. You know, when you play with people like that who take no accountability, we seen LeBron come out plenty of times not take accountability. We see Westbrook come out plenty of times not do the same thing. I mean, that's the only way you can go is down when nobody ever takes accountability for the team. Look, it's always somebody else, but it's not LeBron.
You just want to be LeBron. Steve.
Most painful thing in sports is going from Chris Paul to Russell Westbrook.
I know. That was brutal, and I wasn't even a fan. That was brutal. It really was. I think I was like in a hotel watching that game. I was like, oh my word. I know Gat was beside himself watching Westbrook.
We had Chris Paul, man, and we went from like the most turnover-less point guards, one of the smartest point guards ever, to the worst point guard ever when it comes to turnovers.
It's hard to say. I seen. Let me ask y'all this. I seen a picture from Bleacher Report that had KD, Steph, MJ, Kobe, LeBron. I want to say it was Kawhi.
No, it was Shaq.
It was Shaq. They said if you had to choose, which one would you cut or bench? I think it was bench or cut. I can't remember.
It was bench.
Bench. Y'all already know my answer. I ain't gonna say no. Let y'all talk.
We already know.
Really wild. That's it.
So who y'all benching?
I might have the bench still.
I was pretty shocked about the answer.
I'm mentioning Kobe because him and Jordan, or Kobe's like, he can come off the bench when Jordan, like, is off the court.
Yeah, they are the same player.
And I hope y'all wouldn't say that name. Doesn't who you have? Who would you bench?
I don't know, man. I don't know. That'd be a tough one.
I mean, saying you're benching somebody.
I'd
Who?
probably bench Bron.
That's what I'm thinking, Bron too. Because all he is a facilitator.
Dude, Bron would be running the point.
What?
Curry would run the point.
No, LeBron's a better point guard than Curry.
Bron is the second best player on that list.
No. I mean, I feel like Curry he would stretch the floor so much that I mean,
double teaming Curry.
It would
try picking up Curry half court, and that's a problem.
Don't Curry when you have Michael Jordan and Shaq on your team.
Man, if you understand the pick and roll game, you double it. You try to control Curry. I mean, you have MJ. What can you do with MJ? Curry would be your best bet to bobble up. I mean, you can't double team MJ.
What about Shaq?
That's what I'm saying.
You can't double team nobody.
If you run that pick and roll,
you got Kevin
Durant.
That's ISO for
it wouldn't work.
We're not gonna act like Bron can't score, bro.
No, I'm saying, Tyler, you know this. If your point guard is that good, then you gotta put pressure on him. And Curry, you can't have Curry just dribbling all around all over the place.
He's just gonna get rid of the ball. He gonna give it to the roller, or he gonna give it to somebody on the wing.
You can't put pressure on nobody else.
Curry 2 steps past half court, and you gotta be scared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'd rather be aggressive and try to attack Curry than him attacking me.
I mean, it ain't no wrong answer. I'm just saying, like, for me, it's Bron. All my lineup would be like nobody's under 6'6". I got 2 shooters and Kobe and KD. Nobody can guard Shaq, and I got a point guard in Bron.
It's really just pick. You really gotta pick your poison, cause there's no way you double team him. You can't double team Jordan. You can't double team Kobe. You can't double team KD. I just know point guards. I just know you got pressure point guards, because if you don't, you have a long night.
Okay, let me ask you this. Right. So all time, then, who are you taking? Would you rather have on your team, LeBron or Steph?
I mean, dude just said 3-point record.
Oh my God!
The greatest shooter of all time. I mean,
LeBron's
the Warriors put LeBron to school, so why not? Why wouldn't I take Curry over LeBron?
You are, bro.
I'm just saying.
LeBron's the second best player.
Man, but if you put LeBron, if you take Curry off that team, we'll say last year the Warriors. You take Curry, what Curry was doing with that Warriors team, almost like getting them into the playoffs. If it wasn't for that stupid, that new rule they implemented, the Warriors would have been in. LeBron probably wouldn't put that team that far.
Okay, Curry had to fake injury. Curry had to fake injury that 1 year. Then, okay, what about LeBron? He took a horrible Cavs team. The second best player was Anderson Varejao.
They were solid role players.
Whatever. Brown was like 22 when he took them boys to the finals.
They were solid role players.
Anderson Varejao.
They
solid.
Were
you can't, man. Y'all just because you said name don't diminish the person. The dude was a real. He hustled. Dude had heart.
Who? That's how I know. You tell everybody they got heart. That's how you know they sorry.
The Warriors got heart, bro. Get exposed when everybody gets hurt.
Hey, yeah, you got heart though, bro. Get out of here.
Hey, sometimes you can't be dead, man. Like, so, hustle. Nah. Man, you see how Jesus was when we played against him in church league. If dude hustling like that is a problem.
Yeah. And Jesus still can't go problem.
Yeah, making me delve into the past, too.
I'm just saying, that could be a problem. Somebody got heart and hustles 24/7, that's a huge problem.
Yeah. But yeah.
It's aggravating and it's annoying. So, man, I was just saying, some people take Curry, some people take LeBron. I have no problem with that. I mean, your fantasy world is my fantasy world. Nobody's not really right, because Curry He doing things that nobody's never seen before. So,
and same with LeBron.
I mean, LeBron just a bigger Magic Johnson.
A better Magic Johnson.
Yeah, sure, Tyler, sure. Is that what you want to believe in your reality world? Sure. But anyway, y'all, anything else y'all want to bring up before you end this podcast?
Nah.
Oh, shout out to Darren Williams for that month.
Man, he had to do that to Frank Gore. Man, Frank Gore a good dude. He was like, hey, man, you supposed to hit for real?
I ain't gonna lie, man. That put y'all dark skins down a lot, bro.
Man, he like about to beg the man, like, yo, dude, come on, man.
He
looking like, who hit me?
Yo, he was like, yo, we agreed. Take it light, man.
I know you like, man, we fight for real.
This a fight.
I thought for charity. We fight. I thought we were for charity. Yeah, hit Frank Gore like, come on, man. Frank Gore,
bro, no, bro, he pushed that man, bro. Then punched him out.
Oh my word! I felt so bad, man. Everybody making memes of that. I felt so bad. Are Woodley getting knocked out by Jake Paul?
Yes, bro.
Man,
y'all dark skins taking an L back to back.
Oh my God. Hey, somebody gonna tweet. They said, man, Jake Paul had Woodley sticking his butt up in there.
Yeah, bro.
Wow.
Hey, man. Now that man slumped over like that with his butt up in there. I ain't like that when Goku killed Raditz. Not Raditz. It was
Nappa.
It wasn't Nappa.
It was Cumber.
The dude from the Ginyu Boys. The dude from the Raccoon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They had really slumped over like that, like Raccoon.
But no, they said if Jake Paul said the N word, who's gonna say something?
Oh man, they crazy on Twitter, man. They crazy.
My God.
Oh man, I will put them as a podcast code, but the C.J. Gardner-Johnson photo was too good. It was too good. All right, guys. Thank y'all for tuning into the show. We'd like to thank y'all for all the support on all our social media pages. We're on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Just like and subscribe, share with your family and friends. We really appreciate the support. And we out of here. See y'all next time.
Are you ready? I said, are you ready? You are listening to Voice of the Fans Sportscast, brought to you by none other than the voices of the fans. Discussing football, basketball, news, trending topics. The one-stop shop for all things sports. Voice of the Fans Sportscast. Hosted by none other than Ben Swift Reynolds, Taylor Gatwood, and Tyler Wright.